So I want to show you in this video how to fill out the MUD form. I already have the how-to video on how to fill out a listing agreement, which also has the MUD form on it. But this way you'll have a video for specifically just how to fill out this form. So let's say that you already have a loop open for your listing or potential listing, and you need to put it in a MUD. So first we need to find out, is the property even in a MUD? And to do that, you're going to have to go to HAR and Fusion, and you're going to search for the property. So my address is 1310 Eden Meadows. I'm going to hit search, and then I'm going to click on this MLS number, and it pulls up the MLS sheet. When you see this tax account record being highlighted blue like that, it's a hyperlink to take you right to the tax records. So this pulls open. I'm going to hit launch Realist. And then what we need to do is scroll down to jurisdiction, and right here under jurisdiction, you'll see Montgomery County MUD 94. So it is in a MUD, so that means I need to come back to my loop and I need to upload the MUD form. So I'm going to upload from templates because that's where all my contracts are. And I'm going to go to listing residential because that's the type of loop I'm working on, the type of clients. And then it's the MUD form is called the water district form. So if I start typing in water here, it automatically pulls up. So there we go. It's going to ask me if I want to autofill. I'll go ahead and hit yes. Now, do notice that it puts spring in both of these blanks. I'm going to go ahead and delete that out of there because I'm only going to fill out one of these, not both. So filling out the MUD form is actually really easy. This very first blank is going to be this right here, Montgomery County MUD 94. I'm probably going to have to make the font size smaller because it's not going to fit in there. So I'll make it 8 point. If for some reason you ever have a little glitch and your text box disappears, just go up here to add text. I don't know why it did that, but every now and then dot loop has glitches, so at least now you know how to do it. Okay, and then we got to fill in these other blanks. So where I'm going to get that information from is if I go back to HAR and Fusion, go to public, hover over public records, and you've got the MUD bond information. That's going to be bringing up the list of all the MUDs. And so what I'm looking for is Montgomery County 94. And they're kind of in alphabetical order and kind of not. So you just have to kind of scroll through slowly. Here we go, Montgomery County. So here we go, Montgomery County 94. So those first two blanks, I'm going to put this 0.93. So it's on each of 100. So 0.93, and this one is also 0.93. Now this next blank is the next blank over, so 61,500,000. Again, I'm going to have to make the font smaller on this because otherwise it won't fit. So 61,500,000. And then the last blank is the last blank on the sheet. So 41,800,000. And then this paragraph 2, just always put unknown here. There is a fee, we just don't know what it is. And then this is the tricky part of how do I know which one of these boxes to check. If the property is up here in Montgomery County, you're going to check this box right here. If it's more in the city limits of Houston, it's actually going to be this. And if it's out in the rural area, you would check this box. The way I also know that is to be able to look and see where that property is located. So if I click on the address, I'm going to see it on the map. And if I zoom out a little bit, here's 45. It's off of Riley Fuzzle. So this is over in Spring Trails area. This is one of the only times that I would actually use Tempo. But if you go right over here to enter Tempo MLS, and then right here on the side, it says My Sidebar. There is the ETJ and city limits map. To be honest, the map is not very user-friendly because you can't move it around very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download it to my computer. Okay, so if I zoom in, from my understanding, if it's in this orangish area, then it's in the external jurisdictions of Houston. But if it's in the pinker area, like this, that's within the external jurisdictions of Houston. So I know that Spring Trails is right in this area. So it's going to be the external jurisdictions. So I'm going to check this box right here. I say it's in the external jurisdictions of Houston. And then right here, we're going to put it's located in the external jurisdiction of the city of Houston. I'm not sure why it's filling in both. Okay, it should not fill in both. So once I hit saved, I was able to delete that out of there. And then paragraph 4 is just the legal description. So now I'm going to go back to Realist. And here's my legal description right here. There you go. And that's it. Just make sure that your seller's signatures are assigned so that way they can sign them. And then that form is all filled out. So it's really not that hard. Um, it's just a little confusing if you're not sure how to fill it out to begin with.